Are you finding it hard to successfully flirt with women? Do you think maybe you are a little out of touch with the times and need a refresher course on what women actually like? Maybe you want to be a high-value man but aren't really sure what you need to do to get there. Well, we've got you covered. Now, almost every woman will be looking out for a high-value man for a number of reasons, specifically one, because she is high-value herself. So without further ado, let's help you decide if you are a high-value man who understands the do's and the don'ts of flirting. Like and subscribe. Giving too much. Some men think that they know best in any given situation, and they assume what women want rather than asking. They assume the best results from a situation rather than looking at it from other people's perspectives. They end up overdoing it and are completely unaware of overdoing it. So guys should stop talking about how they would treat their partner and start paying attention to what their partner has to say. Listening is essential even when flirting, because flirting should be reciprocated. And if it isn't, you should stop right away, as it appears very embarrassing. Pickup lines. Nothing says low-value creepy guy to most women like a cheesy pickup line. Those rehearsed lines stolen from your single friends at the bar just shows how unoriginal and uncreative you are. We're not a parking ticket with the word fine written all over us, okay? We didn't lose our license because we were driving men insane, because we are knockouts, our fathers aren't boxers, and no, we don't work at Subway because we're offering you a foot long. A high-value man does not need to use pickup lines to sweep a woman off her feet. Instead, he uses his personality and mannerisms to charm her in a natural but oh so sexy way. Rude comments, also known as negging. Most men enjoy teasing and use it as a go-to move, but what they don't realise is that it can go too far and cost you points. If she makes fun of you, you can too, but keep the tone light and easy. Keep it light-hearted because you don't want to hurt her feelings. You're not in high school, and following the saying, treat her mean to keep her clean, does not work. Some parents told their children that if somebody is mean to you in school, it's because they have feelings for you and just don't know how to express them. Absolutely not. Being mean or rude is not a good flirting tactic to use, so avoid it at all costs. This is something a lot of low-value men do by mistake, whereas high-value men understand that in any given relationship there must be a minimum level of mutual respect, and you're not being respected if you're being rude to someone, right? Slow texting. Now we all understand that not everyone is glued to their phones 24/7. Some people have jobs where they can't use their phones at all, and some people have jobs where they are paid to actually scroll through social media. However, try to find a happy medium between being too eager and being completely uninterested. After acquiring her number, you want to wait a few moments to avoid appearing desperate. A short period of waiting is acceptable, but do not wait too long or you will lose her interest. So we suggest that you message her within a few hours and no later than 24 hours, otherwise it gives her the impression that you're not really that interested. And then once you are in full swing of conversation with her, I would aim for an hour maximum between replies, unless you're in a meeting or something that actually prevents you from looking at your phone, which she will be understanding of. Stereotyping. Hear this clearly, not all women are the same. Women do not share the exact same DNA, thought processes, and preferences as guys. Each woman you meet will be different and have her own personal preferences. Although women frequently compare themselves to other women, this does not mean it is acceptable for you to do. Stereotyping women based on their physical appearance or attitude demonstrates that you are uninterested in getting to know the real her, and you are very low value and a weak-minded man. A woman should not be seen as a bad girl because she has tattoos, nor should she be seen as a power-hungry person because she has a strong work ethic and wants a good career with a well-paying job. And contrary to popular belief, not every woman enjoys eating salads, okay? A woman's choice at a restaurant is her choice and she shouldn't be judged for it. And exactly that a woman should not be judging you for this type of stuff. And if she does, let me tell you, get rid of her, she's not worth it. Not reading the room. A high-value man has the ability to read a woman's body language and understand when it is appropriate to approach her and when to walk away. When she displays open body language such as a relaxed demeanor with dropped shoulders and her arms relaxed by her sides, then it is very acceptable to approach her. However, many low-value men struggle to read the signs and don't pick up on the many dropped hints, so they overstay their welcome. Admittedly, some women enjoy playing hard to get, but there's a big difference between being coy and showing obvious signs of disinterest. If they don't give you their phone number or accept your invitation to a date, you are out of luck. Their minds are already made up, so there's no point in wasting your time trying to persuade them any further. Winking. This one is difficult to determine whether it is acceptable for you to do so or not, but just to be safe, avoid winking at women, especially from across the room. Nothing is more creepy than seeing a guy across the room staring at you and then giving you a huge wink as if he thinks it's going to make you melt into a pool on the floor. Just don't do it. It's better to be safe than sorry in this case, guys. Jealousy. A high-value man will never make a woman feel as though she is in competition with other women, whereas a low-value man is convinced that a woman must go through a range of trials and tribulations to prove her feelings for him, which is completely ridiculous and a huge turn-off. Now, the minute you make a woman feel as though there is a competition, the right woman will actually immediately switch off mentally and lose interest in you. Only the low-value ladies will stick around and want to compete. Equally so, a low-value man is very easily jealous himself. This is extremely unattractive and a massive red flag for almost all women. Being in a relationship with someone who exhibits constant jealousy to the point of picking you up and walking out of a public place not only creates awkwardness and uncertainty about what their actions will take next, but it also demonstrates that your partner does not trust you and feels the need to actually physically change you as a person so that they feel comfortable. This is not attractive. Nobody wants to be in a relationship with someone who doesn't trust them, because what is a relationship without trust? Low effort. Looks are not the only attribute that makes a man a high-value man. He understands that he needs some substance in order to be attractive to women and help the situation along. He understands that there must be a mutual effort to get the conversation going and to learn about each other's interests and hobbies. And if you want to avoid a hand to the face, we advise that you make an effort to plan a date. Of course, that's if you get past the first round. Nobody expects you to spend a fortune on a picture-perfect Hollywood movie-style date. Money does not equal effort at all. Having money is not a personality trait. It's not sexy. It really isn't. If you can arrange a time that is convenient for both you and the woman you are trying to date to see each other for as little as 30 minutes while having uninterrupted quality time together, you are putting in a lot more effort than the average man in the dating world. Women will appreciate the thought that you put into spending time with them regardless of the setting. Sending unsolicited pictures, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And let me tell you, they are never ever wanted unless she actually says, "Can you send me this?" There is nothing more cringeworthy than getting to know a guy, having a little flirt, and then receiving an image. Before she's even opened it, women know what it is and they will instantly lose interest in you. The main difference between a high-value man and a weak man is that the former is very self-aware and understands that he needs more than a surface-level trait to woo a woman. So do you think you can woo a woman? If you can actively avoid any of these toxic flirting mistakes, then I would say you've got a pretty good chance of making it past the first round, as long as you make an equal effort. So that means don't send any unwanted pictures and don't make her compete for your attention, and then you've pretty much got it in the bag. So don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel so that you never miss any of the tips and tricks that we can offer you.